Hey, this is Brad over at Summit Toyota, just doing a quick review of the 2016 RAV4 Limited, and this is in a wicked white. It's just a fantastic SUV, pretty nimble, pretty sporty, pretty much does everything that folks need it to do, and there's lots of things that are creature comforts and practical features on this vehicle. So just kind of doing a walk around here. As you can see on the bottom, the black area there in the plastics kind of help keep things from coming up off of the road and nicking stuff, keeping a rust-free vehicle for you. LED lighting all around, and this model has the luggage rack and also a moon sunroof. The wheels are the chrome alloy type solid wheels, not the hubcaps, and overall just an absolutely fantastic vehicle. I'm going to show you the inside here of the back compartment. We've got some extra floor mats and such in there. This comes with a spare tire. A lot of manufacturers are no longer supplying spare tires, and Toyota does, and particularly on this vehicle it comes with it as well. So back seats fold down to a 40-60 split. You also have this nice partition bar. You see here, it snaps into place, and you can pull this back and clip it. So if you have any groceries, you want to keep the sun off of it, although the glass does a great job keeping the sun out. If you want to cover that, or if you're shopping, that's a great way to cover that up, cover up your goods and such. Coming around to the other side here, you see the interior and the seating. Lots of room back here. These back seats adjust and they actually fold back. They fold back quite far. Just to give you a quick look here. Had to get in the seat to show you. That's how far back the seats go, which is unusual and absolutely fantastic for a passenger in the back seat. Headrests actually come off. You just press a little button here, right here, and that comes up and goes forward. And then you can also just press this button right here, and it lifts the seat off, or the headrest off. Centerpiece as well. The headrest can also come off there. Like I said, lots of room. Move on over to take a look at some of the features here. You have the stick shift type knob, even though this is an automatic. You can place the shifter knob back into this position if you need to manually shift. Say you're going down a steep grade, or in the winter for whatever reason you want to be able to run it in second gear, things like that, then you can do that. Now keep in mind, this is four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and the power is applied where necessary. It's got traction control, lots of things that kind of assist you in your driving conditions. Now all of that can actually be turned off. If you don't want to use it, then you don't have to, but it's certainly there for you to use. Okay, coming around to the driver's side. You can see the seat adjustments there. So I'm coming over to it, and right here you have the automatic settings to allow both the passenger and the driver to reset their seats to the setting that they're comfortable with, should somebody else actually drive the vehicle. If you let a son or daughter or something like that drive the vehicle, and you wanted to and they adjusted the seat and you wanted to get back, it would just be a simple simple click of a button to get that back into place. Adjustable mirrors and dimming and lightening of the dash is certainly an option there with those buttons. On the steering wheel, you have plenty of things that are going to make your life easier. You have volume control right there. That's both for stereo and for phone. Bluetooth capability, voice recognition right on there. You can also just hold the a mute button and be able to take care of any kinds of things that are going on. If it's in the car and you've got stereo going, things like that, and you want to be able to shut that off, you can do that very quickly at a press of a button. Right here in the center part of the dash array, you see on your left hand side your tachometer, which is just fantastic, and on the right side your speedometer, naturally, and in the center is a multi-informational display that kind of shows you, and you can just control it right here. Just kind of be able to control some of the different modes here on the vehicle. It gives you if you want to use this for trips, it'll kind of give you a timer as to when it's a good idea to take a coffee break. Right now it's telling me that the doors are open, and that's fine. I'm just gonna click out of that, and then also have a digital compass here, and with the navigation in this, it'll actually show you the road that you're on. Now we're in a parking lot right now, but if I was on the road, it would tell me what road we're on while we're looking at the compass. Also can show you how many miles you have left on your tank of gas. It's just indicating Bluetooth connected or not. And you have cruise control settings, and you can get messages. This is really where you control a lot of the safety features and just general usability features on here. Blind spot monitor and lane departure assist, parking assist, power back door, things like that. Lots of things here that you can just control right at the touch of a button. Moving on here to our center console area, you'll see we have the hazard button that's right here, right in plain view. Very easy to hit when you need to. If you're going down the highway and traffic starts backing up, it's a pretty common practice nowadays. Just go ahead, reach for that hazard button and click that on. That's kind of warning drivers behind you that there's things going on ahead, and you're slowing down, and that's a great feature that's so accessible right there on the front of the dash. Very simple thing, but helps a lot. Right here we have a control which works a lot like a smartphone, so you can press buttons as you need to get to the features, but keep in mind you can also basically get out or control it anywhere on the outside as well. So if you want to use this as a method to control things and the multi-informational display, it's fine, but keep in mind if you want a tactile button to use or something here, you can use that as well. Toyota does a great job replicating that for the user. This has dual climate control. You look here, and this is where it controls, and you can actually sync the two if you want as well. But it does have dual climate control, and also in the back, it's kind of difficult to see right here, but in the back it has vents and climate control back there as well. This vehicle has a push button start, so it's just simple enough right there. And airbags are loaded all over this vehicle, so Toyota is absolutely into your safety. It's one of their tenets, along with reliability, and it's just there's just airbags, curtain airbags, front, rear airbags, just everywhere in this vehicle to keep you safe. Coming down here, something that I haven't talked about yet, but we do have these buttons here that while you're driving, you can put it into various modes. So one of the modes, we're in normal mode right now, but one of the modes is eco mode, which will place you into a setting that allows the computer to adjust and really get you the best gas mileage possible. If we looked here on our digital display here, you know, it's going to show us over a time of driving where we are at in times of, or in terms of our range, and also a record of where we're getting the best gas mileage and things like that. but that button down here actually puts you into that mode. And you turn it off, you'll go into normal mode. But we also then have a sport mode, which is kind of important, right here. And you press that, and if you're in traffic or you need a little more power going up and down hills, say you're on a trip in the mountains or whatnot, that's a great button and feature to use. It will certainly give you more power as you're driving. Right beside that are heated seats, high and low, simple as that, and USB and audio ports right there. 12-volt port, and also in the back there's 12-volt ports as well to keep your smartphones charged and all your devices and such. So the door is a very simple thing. You can see over here in the door area right there is you have a speaker there, but you also have a spot for water bottles, things like that. It's custom designed for that. There's lots of little simple things to keep you comfortable while you're driving. These vents are fully rotational, which really allows you to control where the air is going from the dash. And then also just kind of a quick neat feature here is your direction. So not only do you have a compass here on your multi-informational display, but you also have it right here in the mirror, and that's a feature that people absolutely love. All they have to do is look in the rearview mirror and see what direction they're going. This is a auto dimming mirror, and the glass in the vehicle, we've got our sunroof, moonroof. All the glass in the vehicle also is UV protective, so you don't really have to worry about getting a sunburn or anything as long as the windows, the glass is up. So okay, I think that's about it. Just lots of nice little features. One last thing, this is a sticky pad, which is real nice. You throw your keys or your smartphone down there, because this is again auto start key, which has your emergency panic button, and you can also open the back door with that. But you can throw things onto this and they won't slide around. It's sticky. So just lots of little simple things that aren't necessarily thought about at first glance, but really make a difference when you're driving the vehicle. Okay, again, just wanted to recap. This is Brad over at Summit Toyota. Thank you very much for taking a look at the 2016 RAV4 in the limited trim. Look forward to seeing you down here. We'll get you in the car and get you for a drive. Thanks.